very normal day in the not-so-small town of Star City. People were going to work, kids were going to school, and the bank was being robbed.
All right, everybody. This is a holdup. Hand over the money in the vault and nobody gets hurt.
Look out!
He's got his gun!
Please, sir, don't shoot me.
Shut up and lie on the floor.
Oh, brother, here we go again. This is the third robbery this week. I've now lost 10 years off my life.
You'll lose all of it if you don't shut your mouth.
Okay, I got some money. What's the sound?
The ground started shaking and the floor broke open. Mud splattered everywhere. Ew. Suddenly, the evil Dr. Mud appeared.
Thanks, dirt and blood. I'll take it from here.
I want to shoot somebody.
What did I tell you about casualties? It only gets messy when we kill.
Boss, but you like it messy.
Not when it comes to my money. The cash, hand it over.
Yes, sir. Please, sir, don't shoot me. This is new suit.
What are we going to do?
We need help.
We need to grease the wheels.
What?
You'll see.
Meanwhile, at a local diner, sous chef David Dunbar waited to take the next customer's order.
Hey, David, I'll have some of your flapjack.
Right away. And bacon and eggs, right?
Yes, please, with orange juice.
Freshly squeezed. Here you go.
How do you manage to cook such great food in such a short amount of time? Especially since you're in that wheelchair.
I get that question a lot. Let's just say it's a specialty of mine. Now, enjoy your meal. I've got to get back in the kitchen.
Grease the wheels.
Uh-oh, people are in trouble. I gotta go.
We interrupt today's program to bring you breaking news. We have just received word that the Star City Bank is being robbed. The suspects are described as armed and dirty.
Dr. Mud. Fred, I got an emergency again. Will you fill in for me while I'm gone?
No problem, Dave. I got your back.
Grease the wheel!
Dunbar pressed a green button on his chair and he sped away toward the bank. A blur rushes down the street, going so fast he made jet planes look like they were standing still. Meanwhile, Dr. Mudd was getting ready to leave the bank with a lot of money.
We're just about finished here. Dirt, blood, do your business.
But I thought you said you just want things to get messy when it comes to your money.
Guess what? I lied.
Boss, do you remember to oil the drill?
Of course. Why?
Because I hear something.
The evil Dr. Mudd looks toward the front door, and there, seated just inside the front door, is WheelMan.
No! WheelMan, I should have known. You showed up to try to clean up my act.
I see you're still throwing out lame puns, Mud. And as usual, you're up to your same dirty tricks.
And you have not lost your wits either.
I know, I couldn't resist. All right, Mud, we can do this the easy way or the hard way.
No thanks. I'll just shoot this teller instead.
No!
Always the hard way.
Wheelman pushed the red button on his wheelchair, and suddenly, a kitchen set appeared. Silverware of all types starts flying about, most landing on the floor around Wheelman, but some, ouch, strike him directly as gravity takes hold of things.
That's smart.
Forks, knives, spoons, pots, pans, and kitchen utensils? I always like a nice breakfast after a heist.
Oh, and scrambled eggs with bacon, please.
Wheelman removed several kitchen objects from the top of his head.
Oops. Wrong button.
Wheelman tries a different button, and suddenly a variety of weapons start popping out from his wheelchair.
A submachine gun?
He's got 5 pistols.
You're lucky I'm not using a grill. Okay, Dr. Mudd. One last time. Surrender, or do I have to clean you up?
No! Wheelman! Not this time. I'd rather blast you into next week with my mud blaster.
Why do I have to always clean up after your dirty work?
Really? The puns? They're terrible.
I tried. Now, surrender!
You'll never catch me, Wheelman. You won't be moving much with mud all over your wheels.
And with that, Dr. Mudd produced a very large weapon, his mud blaster. He opened fire on Wheelman, splattering large clumps of mud all over him.
You're right. I guess there's only one thing to do. It's gonna be a hot night tonight.
Wheelman struggled past the onslaught of mud and more mud, managing to push yet another button on his wheelchair. A laser fired toward Dr. Mudd. Dr. Mudd slowed up as he began to turn from mud to dry dirt. He struggled to move more, and for that moved less and less.
The heat from your laser. It's drying me up. It hurts. I
Claude, in a panic, looked over to Dirt.
I think this is our cue to leave.
Oh, no, you don't.
Pulling a lever on his wheelchair, Wheelman produced a long rope that sprung out of his chair, heading right at Dirt and Claude. They could not escape.
Oh, man. He lasted her up like a couple of cows.
And now you can't move. I try, and now it's time to call the cops.
Many police cars quickly converged in the front of the bank. Many officers got out of their cars and headed into the bank.
This is the police.
What happened here, Dr. Mudd? When will you learn that crime doesn't pay? And Dirt and Claude, I thought you had more sense. Didn't you learn anything from the last time?
No.
We must have forgotten.
I'll say, maybe another prison sentence will bring back your memory.
Ah, yeah! You're going to jail.
Well, needless to say, you're under arrest.
may have defeated me this time, WheelMan. But I will return.
The police started walking the three bad guys toward the front door.
I will have revenge.
And as they exited through the front door, Dr. Mudd shouted out again.
And I will rule the world.
Thank you for saving us, WheelMan. You are the best.
It was nothing, all in a day's work. And just remember, if there's a crime being committed, I'll be there. If there's someone who's need help, I'll be there. Cat stuck in a tree, I'll be there. If you got problems and you want to talk about them, go see a psychiatrist.
And with that, Wheelman spun around and headed toward the front door. But then in the last second, he spun back toward the crowd.
In the meantime, just say, grease the wheels!
And so, Wheelman saved the people at Star City Bank from the clutches of the evil Dr. Mudd and his goons. Star City is safe once again. For now. Tune in next time for another episode of
WheelMan.